To me, the nature of change means continuing to grow with the unexpected shifts I experience in my life.
To me, the nature of change means learning to grow in your environment.
Growing as a person is the nature of change.
The nature of change means how life evolves around me and how I can evolve with it.
Nature change to me means that knowing what's going to happen and changing to it.
What the nature of change means to me is appreciating the destination more because of the journey.
Well, the nature of change to me is having the courage to persevere and as well as know what you're doing is going to continue and move forward.
The nature of change is overcoming the obstacles thrown at you and evolving into a better person. To me, the nature of change is the idea that growing up and evolving is inevitable, but also something to look forward to.
Hi, I'm Emily Lewis, and the nature of change means to me realizing that everything has to go through a rough time to get somewhere great.
The nature of change to me is understanding that change can be a good thing, and if you let yourself embrace the change, you can accomplish things that previously seemed unachievable.
The nature of change means to me that people grow and change based on where their environment is and what it is.
The nature of change means to me being able to adapt to new circumstances and appreciating the beauty in them.
To me, nature of change means knowing that change is natural and being open to it because that's how you become a better leader.
The nature of change is about the beauty of growing and adapting to any obstacle we face elegantly. To me, the nature of change means adjusting to the hardships that life throws at you while growing as a person.
The nature of change is how you evolve with the world as it evolves with you.
To me, the nature of change means appreciating the beauty of all the changes life has to offer.
To me, the nature of change means to evolve and to become a better person.
The nature of change to me is realizing that everything in nature has to go through some sort of change to become what it is. The nature of change means to me is that the world is constantly changing, and it tells us how we can adapt to change and learn from it.
The nature of change to me means understanding the changes and growths around me and realizing that I can change and grow with them.
To me, the nature of change means everything around you can change beautifully and you can change.
The nature of change means to look at the good and bad in life and embrace it.
And to me, the nature of change is to grow and expand your horizons as a leader, student, and community member.
The nature of change means growing with all of the changes you endure.
The nature of change is how you grow as a leader.
The nature of change is about growing to reach your full potential.
The nature of change means to me the opportunity to wake up every morning and reflect on how you did the day before and what you can improve on, and then spending a little bit of time at the end of each day doing the same thing and setting goals for the next day. It's just an opportunity to build and have that growth mindset.
The nature of change to me means the ability to adapt with your environment and go with the flow.
All right, so the nature of change to me means that you approach every day with a growth mindset, that you are willing to look at things differently, and that you embrace change, because without change, you become stale and stagnant and you don't grow. To me, the nature of change means stepping out of your comfort zone to think of new ways to solve challenges that you might face as a student, as a leader, as a community member, to be innovative and solve problems.
What the nature of change means to me, be the change you wish to see in the world is probably my favorite quote. And so that means a lot to me, that change is something that in all of us that we can do to make things better. And I think the nature of change is that we all have the opportunity to make something better in this world. So that's what that means to me.
The nature of change means adapting to new situations, persevering through difficult times, reflecting on who you are after facing adversity,
And being ready for what lies next.